Hey, hey, hey! Guess who's back? Your favorite pal from the moon, Milkthrow. That's right, you're not imagining it. Back to streaming, believe it or not. For how long? I don't know. But before we get into the group of things, let me just tell you. Wait, what is this? Here we go. I'm just gonna be doing the same thing as usual, which is posting my stream on Flux the Forsaken's freaking Discord. Sorry, it has been a while. I've always checking the audio as always. Freaking Discord. Sorry, it has. Okay, there we go. So the audio is working. Sorry for the scuffed beginning as always, but like, you know, some things never change. So we'll see if anybody shows up. It's okay if they don't. I mostly wanted to do this for myself. Oh yeah, this is Milk Stream, so this is the one that I use for the stream. So I'm gonna go there. Okay, so a lot of things have happened since I last streamed. According to this, I've been away for like 3 months, closer to 4. So, like, as always, I'm a little bit rusty. Bear with me. And a lot of things have happened in my personal life. Oh, we haven't even touched this second world, huh? Well, that kind of makes this... Oh, we did do a Space Bash. I think it's because it's my favorite mode. Oh, and we did do the tanks because I wanted to show off the new mechanics. Okay, sorry, enough stalling. Wait, what do I need? 6 gems and 3 crystals. I don't remember that. I remembered only needing the trophies. But hey, I'm trying to collect everything. Okay, so let's tackle the pinball, which is a very frustrating minigame for me, so that we can catch up, okay? Sorry for being all over the place. Like I said, I'm being a little bit out of practice. Okay, so you press and hold. And okay, yeah, same as before. Okay, so I've been away, right? And in my community post, my YouTube community post, I said that there was some BS happening behind the scenes, right? Like something that needed my attention. And well, it's not happy news, you know. One of my cats was very sick, and I don't want to go into the details of what or why, like that's really none of your business, just trying to be as respectful as possible. But yeah, it didn't end up going quite well for her. So yeah, to be a little bit more direct about it, she did die. And it's not like she just straight up died from morning to evening. It was a long process that involved literally every day of the week getting up early and going to the veterinary so they can treat her, and going like at nighttime, like around 6 p.m. and picking her back up so that she can sleep at our house, because we couldn't, I mean, that was basically that needed process for her to be under any treatment. So yeah, it was pretty hard and it lasted quite a bit. One of the worst things regarding that was that we actually had to feed her one time, and she wouldn't eat regularly, so she had like a tube attached to her throat, and we had to inject her medicine and her food through that tube, and also water. And if we didn't, she would literally, well, starve or whatever. So yeah, it was pretty hard, and I'm sorry for going so graphic with that, but I need you to understand that when I stopped streaming, it wasn't just like, oh, I don't know, I was feeling a bit sad because things, like, to me a pet is very, I mean, I don't want to equate it to a human life because I think that's a bit unstable, like we have to draw that line, but I would go as far as calling her a member of the family, definitely, and I really love my animals, I love my pets. So it was hard, and it wasn't hard just on me, it was hard on my mom and especially my older brother because that cat was basically his. I mean, it's for the whole family, right? And like we all interact with her, we all love her, but like, I mean, she kind of had a special bond with him. He picked her up and named her and all of that, so it was pretty hard on him. And not only that, but right when that was happening, my brother actually got a job, and a new job I should say, like he was unemployed and he got a job. So he was all nervous about that, and we had to deal with like getting the new clothes and like, I don't know, just the mental stress of it all. It was pretty bad, and it really took a toll on him. So when it finally ended, which wasn't an easy decision, trust me, it wasn't. I mean, it was easy in the sense of, like, I think there's literally nothing else that we can do unless we decide to go straight up, like, spending way more money than we have. I mean, we didn't even have it, like it really, it just wouldn't work. It's what I'm trying to say, and that is completely subjective to anybody, like going through that. Like, when is it ever enough? And if there's anything, even something minuscule that could be done. But I mean, just to paint the ugly picture that it was, the tube that we were using to feed her, it got infected around the last day, like the last 2 days. So we wouldn't even be able to use that tube to feed her. She would have to deal with having that hole in her neck infected, under treatment, and also we will have to force her to force her medicine and her food with what are those called? The things that you inject with a needle. I really forgot the term for it. Shit, what is it called? Like the things that you get shots from, like medical, like what they used to draw blood from you. What the fuck is that called in English? I forget. Like I've been saying, I'm a little bit rusty, so do forgive me. It's kind of like a needle, but it's not really the needle. It's that metal and not the plastic tube underneath it. Well, we will have to force feed her and give her medicine with goddamn Grillaroo. With that and her throat infected with a hole in it. So yeah, we were not willing to put her through all that suffering. It was already pretty goddamn bad. It felt like torture at times. And to do that to I mean, I was gonna say somebody, but oh yeah, let's say somebody that you love and care for as a family member. Like, it's never easy. Not only it's never easy, it feels inhumane. It feels like you are literally hurting them. So yeah, it was pretty bad. So enough about the cat. She's freaking dead and I'm bummed out. So yeah, that's it. That's why, the biggest reason why I've been away. Yeah, I wasn't going to win that. Other than that, well, like I said, my brother got a job in the middle of it. And we were pretty psyched about that because we've been, I mean, I'm gonna be completely honest, I haven't been looking for myself. I don't know if I'm in the right headspace, and I don't even know what I want to work in. I think I've said this before in previous... Goddamn, I was looking at chat. In previous streams. But I really don't know what I want to do as a job. So, guess we'll see with time. Like, I can't keep going on like this. I'll eventually get it, like, obviously. I'll just have to see what. Okay, so yeah, my brother got the job. Sorry, I keep stalling. This is gonna be a nightmare to timestamp. My brother got the new job, and he was already pretty in a difficult mental state because of what was happening with the cat. But he pushed through because we kind of needed money. We are better financially now, but I'm gonna be going into that later. Ooh, okay, yeah, even playing field. We all have 7. Okay, yeah. So he got the job, and it wasn't something that he studied for. It was kind of adjacent to his career, but not really. So he was pretty nervous about fucking. Yeah, he was pretty nervous about fucking. He was pretty nervous about actually taking the job, but he persevered, and like obviously he was having bad days. Some days better than others, obviously. But after things calmed down with the cat situation, he stayed there for some months, like maybe 3. No, not even 3. Like close to 3 months. But he ended up leaving the job. And it was a hard decision. It wasn't like something that he did out of, I don't know, not wanting to work. It was just something that he wasn't prepared to deal with. And I mean, out of respect for the privacy of his own, of my brother, right? Like, I want to cut this conversation short, but short story is that, well, he's here right now. He's unemployed again, and it's kind of tough, but he's looking, and, you know, I just wish him the best. Oh god, this is gonna be hard. Okay. So yeah, that's the deal with my house situation, and that was the deal with my cat and my brother, and now comes my mother, because I should have looked this up, how to say this in English, but is it jubilation? What is it called when like a person retires because they are old, and not because they are old, but because they legally can retire and the government will give them money? Is it jubilation, something like that? Retirement. Yeah, basically that. My mother is home now, and she doesn't have to work anymore. And it's due, like I've talked about this, my mother doesn't have the best physical state. I mean, nothing, I mean, I guess it is chronic, but she can still walk, she can still talk, she can still hear. She hasn't lost any of her senses, other than maybe she cannot walk for that long. She has messed up hips and knees, so that's pretty bad. So now that she's in her retirement, she's exploring her vacation options and all of that. And obviously anything that involves like hiking or walks or any type of tourism that involves heavy physical activity, well, that's a no for her. So she's a little bit fucked. She's a little bit fucked. No, she's a little bit limited when it comes to her options. So, but I mean, other than that, now that me, my brother, and my mother are all home, we have been having a lot of fun. Like, after the tragedy of our cat happened, like, we actually took some time to, I mean, I guess not intentionally, it just happened. We actually took some time to, I don't know, just share and, you know, Okay, sorry about that. OBS literally crashed. Funny considering the name of... There we go. Funny considering the name of the game, right? But what I was saying is that I've never considered myself to be the type of person to get a nuclear family. I'm not into trad wives, you know what I mean? And I'm okay with that. I've made my peace. I don't know if it's the most healthy option mentally or whatever, but trust me, I have my reasons. Intermittent shields. Ooh, this is pretty bad. Okay. So yeah, I don't want to have like a nuclear family. So I'm trying to enjoy my days with my mother, my brother, before she either dies or my brother moves out and gets like a wife or something like that, or he just decides to leave the house. Like, I'm trying to enjoy these days as much as possible. I want to enjoy my family, and that to me is incredibly sacred. And I'm not saying that I have to be unemployed to do that, but I am saying that looking at the bright side on something as crippling as unemployment, I'm feeling pretty okay with that. Sometimes the existential dread does show up, and it's like, what are you doing with your life? Come on, you're not making money, you're not doing something of importance and all of that. But I mean, the time with my family is right there, and I am not going to let that be soured. Like, I'm trying really hard to enjoy I mean, not trying really hard, because it's quite easy to enjoy time with my family because I actually like them. But what I am trying to say is that I'm looking at the positive, and there is a lot of negative. Like, don't get me wrong, but it is a blessing that my mother is retired and we get to spend time with her. Like, the amount of people that actually die before being retired from work. I'm just happy she wasn't one of those, and she can spend some time with us and doing whatever she wants. Like, right now she's taking classes, like art classes. This is her second day. Like, she has been freed from work for like a month or two, I don't remember. Probably just like a month. Jesus Christ, Griddler. Oh, no, you fucking asshole. Oh, that fucking shield. There we go. Oh my god, man, I should talk about my personal issues more when I play Crash Bash. I'm doing amazing. Okay, so between all of that, those were the reasons why I haven't been streaming. Another reason why I haven't been streaming that is less grim is that I started playing Freedom Planet 2 while after the cat's tragedy and all of that, and I obsessed over that game. Sorry, I was burping a little. And I 100% completed it, and I mean, let me tell you, I just didn't want that game to end, you know. It's one of those games that wait, let me see, what is the gimmick here? Okay, just a regular game with no border. Speaking of, no, I was gonna make like a political joke, but I'm not well informed enough. I mean, I'm not even American, like USA American. Fucking, that's what I get. So I shouldn't. But yeah, I really enjoyed playing Freedom Planet 2. I'm definitely gonna be playing the first one and the second one on stream if I find the time and the energy, and just if I end up playing everything that I want to play on stream. Like, I've been teasing Pepsi Man for a long time and I want to do it, but right now I feel like I just needed something less that needed less focus, so I could talk about everything that has been happening in my life. Okay, get away from me. Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay, so this isn't my life really, but another thing that I wanted to talk about is, well, VTubing life, because I am a PNG tuber, an incredibly basic one, but I am one. So, what? Oh, there we go. Oh, hey Sora, long time no see. Yeah, I've just been talking about everything that has been happening in my life lately, just as a quick catch up. Like, you already know about fuck. Yeah, you already know about my fucks. No, you already know about what happened with my cat, so that was the first thing that I addressed. Then I addressed that my brother got a job and then quit. So, and also something that I don't think I've told you about. My mother is officially retired from work. So those are good news. Ooh. Give me that shit, give me that shit, give me that shit, give me that shit. I'm dead. I love ketchup. So do I. Okay, so yeah, my mother is no longer working and she's home, and that's very cool. And also I've been talking about the video game Freedom Planet, which I posted in the Koi server that I 100% completed. So that's everything that I've been addressing lately during this time that I've been playing. And I was about to talk about VTubing, so I'm sorry you joined at a bad time, because I know you don't really care too much about that. So, but hey, you know, that's the flow of the stream, I guess. Like I've said, it has been like close to 4 months since I've last streamed, so I'm a little bit rusty. So the flow is all over the place, what can I say? Oh no! Yeah, that's how I feel right now. I feel tiny, and I feel helpless, and I feel like everybody's chasing me, and they want to push me around. It almost sounds like I was singing a song there. Get it, ketchup? Catch up? Yeah, I got it. So yeah. I wanted to stream Pepsi Man. But the thing is that requires a lot of concentration, and it is a very long game. I don't even know if I can clear it. So I decided to play a little bit of Crash Bash first. There's also another game that I want to stream called The Adventures of Chris, so I think that's gonna be our next series. But I really need to end Bug Fables. I've been avoiding it lately because, well, I kind of got myself a new audience because of Pizza Tower. So I didn't want to bore them with Bug Fables. Bug Fables is the series that does the worst in my streams. I don't think anybody's really all that interested. But it's funny because I actually, during my break, I got a comment in one of my Bug Fables streams, and they were excited that from my thumbnail that I really enjoyed a certain cutscene. So I was like, oh my god, one of my stream has a comment from somebody, and they liked it, and they liked the content, and they liked the thumbnail and all. So I don't know, it gave me like a little bit of a push to continue Bug Fables. So I guess we'll do that in due time. Before I start a new series, I mean, Pepsi Man is a one-off, so maybe we could play that. But before we start a new series, I need to end Pepsi Man. And when it comes to Shadow the Hedgehog, I don't even know if I want to finish that. I don't know, it's so taxing. And I haven't played it for a while, so I'm rusty with the gameplay. I don't know. I'm not feeling it too much. Oh, we have to defeat them quickly for the gem. Okay. So yeah. Ooh. Another thing is that, oh god damn it, again with the smallness, is that I like streaming usually when my mother is not home. Right now she's in classes because she's taking creative classes. I think she's drawing or something. So I mean, my original plan before the whole cat thing happened, I wanted to stream more when my brother was at work and my mother was at work. And like I do feel guilty, like me not doing anything and just streaming while they're hard at work, but I just feel so self-conscious when people are outside of my room and they're probably hearing me stream. Like I feel more comfortable with my brother listening because I'm pretty sure he knows and he's just being nice, not bringing it up. But with my mother, I mean, she's the type of person to just enter the room and talk to me mid-stream. So close! So yeah, not too crazy about that. But we'll see, we'll manage. Like, I gotta be less of a puss and just do it. Since when have I cared what people think of me and all of that? But I don't know, it's weird with family. So yeah, there's that. Also got, okay, my birthday was not too long ago. Oh, Jesus! Wait, I got a private message. Oh, I see somebody's eating something.
3, 2, 1, go.
I lasted 3 seconds in that one.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh yeah, but I was talking that I got kind of like a new audience from my Pizza Tower streams. Yeah, I saw that. I didn't know what it was. It looked like bread, but I got like 3 new people from the Pizza Tower streams. And it made me think, like, obviously they want things that are similar to Pizza Tower, like trending games that are kind of meme possibly, but I don't know, that's not really all my vibe. It is bread? Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
So it's weird. Like I said, I didn't want to bore them with Bug Fables. I bought Hotline Miami and Celeste in the latest Steam sale because they were dirt cheap. So I already cleared Hotline Miami and I haven't even tried Celeste. I know that people really like it, but I don't know, it kind of looks like Super Meat Boy to me, and I wasn't the biggest fan of Super Meat Boy. I don't know, maybe they'll do it better. Or maybe I just wasn't patient enough for Super Meat Boy before. I still have it in my Steam library, so I could give it another shot. Maybe it'll surprise me. I also have Sonic Adventure 2 and I wanted to stream that. But I was replaying a little bit of it just to see if it was working, like the software and all of that, and the capture. Die! No. Ah. Then why did you buy it? What, Celeste? Oh no, Super Meat Boy. Super Meat Boy, I was just curious about it because people said that it was like a challenging platformer, and it is a challenging platformer. But I mean, when I think of platformer, I'm like, oh, Mario or Sonic or Crash, like something like that. But like a 2D side-scroller platformer, that is the joke of the game is the difficulty. I guess I just wasn't. Oh, Celeste. Oh, because it was very cheap. It was like insanely cheap. So I guess I could have it there. But I mean, it falls under the same fucking category. The same category of Super Meat Boy, like challenging platformer 2D. like lots of spikes and endless pits and all of that. So like, I guess we'll see. I guess I like that kind of game better than like Metroidvanias. And people like really enjoy making their Metroidvanias. But it's like a game you did not enjoy. I mean, maybe it could be better than Meat Boy. Like, I still have to try it. I don't know. Like I said, it was like $1.50 or $2. Like, for a game that is so highly acclaimed, I think it was worth it to give it a chance. Like, besides, it's an indie game, and I'm a sucker for indie games. Like, even if the game isn't perfect, I don't mind an indie developer with a good product getting some of a couple bucks. Like,
Time up.
so I guess we'll see. And Hotline Miami, it's funny. I found out that I think it has like a very big Russian fan base or community, I should say. Fan base is, I don't know if the correct term for it. So yeah, it's kind of a dark game, and I'm always a sucker for dark games. Like, oh god damn it. Like, I enjoy dark media a lot. Like I said, I'm a fan of Berserk and Evangelion, like a lot of existentialism. I'm not bothered by gore. It's funny because the other day I found like an anime gore clip, and it wasn't even that bad. It wasn't even that dark or anything. It's pretty known. It was like some monster bunnies that were killing people finally, and I shared that link with Flux because it was funny. Like, I thought it was funny. It wasn't even that graphic. And Flux got so angry at me because he's like, dude, I'm terrible with gore. And I'm like, but you read Berserk. There's nothing more gory and sickening than Berserk, right? And he was like, oh yeah, but it's different because it's more artistic and whatnot. And I'm like, well, I guess I should have warned him at least. Like, I thought it was like a funny goof. I didn't mean to traumatize you. And it's funny because he said that he just woke up, so it's the first thing that he saw. And I'm like, I mean, that it's like some Attack on Titan shit. It wasn't even that hardcore. Oh, that's funny. The Russians want to see America burn. It's kind of funny that you say that because the enemies... Ah, I didn't even read what it said. Oh, Storm, okay. The enemies in Hotline Miami are Russian mobsters. And... well, I don't want to spoil or go too dark with the plot. But yeah, you murder a ton of them. Like a ton of them. So it's funny that Russia has a big fan base of the game that kills literally Russian people as the main enemy. But I mean, the plot is kind of interesting. It's super bizarre, super trippy, super psychedelic. I like the game. The pixel art isn't necessarily the best. But it's probably because I'm used to playing more cutesy stuff like Freedom Planet and Bug Fables. Like, even now, Crash Bandicoot, like, these are anthropomorphic animals. Like, Hotline Miami was like a realistic... I mean, yeah, they were realistic humans, and they looked fucking disgusting because the pixels are so, like, the color palette and the type of pixels, like, they are so small. It's weird. I don't even know how to describe it. And obviously there's a lot of gore and some people throw up and everything. So I don't know, it's crazy. I liked it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna buy the second one immediately, but if it's dirt cheap like the first one, I'll definitely give it a try. I haven't been playing any Switch games because, well, the Switch games are incredibly expensive, and I don't even know which Mario game I want to play. Like, I haven't played Odyssey, but from what I've seen, like, it was... I'm sorry. It's the second time that OBS has disconnected today. Yeah, the second time OBS has disconnected today. Maybe it's because I haven't been streaming for a while. Oh, that was another reason why I haven't been streaming, because I was having trouble with my Wi-Fi. But it has been okay for like weeks now, so I don't think that's part of the problem right now. Just bad luck. I mean, I've been updating my laptop and everything, and my emulators and the OBS, so it should be in optimal conditions. Why is this stage so hard? I was having such an easy time with the pinball, and that is usually what is the hardest to me. Okay, just Cortex. Don't push me. The Russians wanna... Oh, okay, yeah.
2, 1, go.
You got off at the last of explaining on why you are hesitant on Mario Odyssey. Yeah, because Odyssey, like, it looks fun enough, but I don't know, when it comes to 3D Marios, I don't know, it just... Wonder seems more stylized and more like my type of game. And I want to play the remake of Thousand Year Door, but I played through the original one like not too long ago, I think last year. So it just feels stupid to waste $60 on a game that I already played. And I know it's basically like my second favorite game of all time. But $60 is $60, you know. I don't know, just... I mean, I know it's a Nintendo tactic and people are very critical of it to charge $60 for a remake. Like, it's a bit outrageous, finally! But... I mean, if I was gonna buy a remake of the Mario games, of the RPGs, I would rather get Super Mario RPG, because I actually never played that one because I thought the art style was so incredibly ugly in the original one. Now, granted, I didn't have a Super Nintendo, it was all emulated, so it didn't look as aesthetically pleasing as it would have looked like in a CRT television. So, but anyways, like, I tried playing it and it didn't really grab me, but the way it looks now, like, I could give it a good old college try again. I'm not gonna go Pogo. I guess I'm gonna continue with this. I prefer Odyssey over Wonder, but that might be because it's one of my first games I had. Wonder, sorry, I tried to burp. Wonder is definitely a challenge though, so that'd be right up your alley. Yeah. I mean, I'm not the type of person to play incredibly difficult games, but a difficult 2D Mario definitely sounds appealing to me. Besides, you can use Daisy, I mean, come on. Win by defeating the other players in the allowed time. Allotted time, not allowed. 40, okay. So yeah, if I'm gonna get a Switch game, probably... Oh, there's also a new Mario and Luigi RPG series, Brothership. It's gonna be coming out fairly soon, so that also seems more appealing to me than, I don't know, something like Fuck Odyssey. And like the last Switch game that I bought, I think it was Splatoon 3, and I haven't even been playing that. Like, fuck. Come on, die. I wasn't really big fan of the first two games, and the third one was okay, but I guess the Splatfest didn't grab me as much. Like, I'm not sure if I really enjoyed that the third option. Like it's pretty fun to get more options, but I don't know. There was something more competitive about Thing A versus Thing B. Um, and there's a lot of people that get toxic with Splatfest and all of that, but to me it was just, even though it was competitive, I always saw it as fun internet discussions. Like I said, it's always like harmless things, right? Like, oh, pickles or no pickles, or what kind of chocolate is better, or stuff like that. So when you introduce a third option, I don't know, it just feels a little bit unbalanced. And besides, like the weapons in Splatoon 3, not even the weapons, but the specials, it just felt so different. The playstyle is so much different from the first two, and I had to adapt from Splatoon 1 to 3 to the second one. I mean, from Splatoon 1 to the second one. So I don't know. I feel like I wasn't willing to do it again, and I didn't want to pay more online for Nintendo. So I just decided to play more indie games. And like I said, Celeste is an indie game, a very well liked indie game. So maybe I liked it. Who knows? I have faith in it. Like, shit. And it's not a Metroidvania like Hollow Knight. It looks great aesthetically, and the boss fights seem fun, even though they are very challenging. Finally, but it is a Metroidvania type of game, and for me, that is just a game killer. I don't think I've enjoyed Metroidvania ever in my life. I don't play Metroid. I don't play modern Castlevania. So yeah, Hollow Knight, I don't think I would enjoy very much. Shit, even the remake, the Wii U remake for DuckTales, felt a little bit Metroidvania-ish. So I couldn't even finish that, and I hate paying for games that I'm not gonna play. So I usually put a lot of thought into what I'm going to be buying. I want to buy River City Girls 2 so badly, but it hasn't gone on discount yet. Oh yeah, that's a lot of bread. What are you eating it with? What is that thing in that aluminum foil? Is that butter? And I'm gonna assume that's tea, that yellow thing. Wing without the ability to pick up crates. Oh, that doesn't sound that bad. Why is everything TNT? Jesus Lord! This game is pretty frantic when it wants to be. Oh! Okay, yeah, so those are the video games that I'm wanting to play lately. I tried to pick that up and I remembered the challenge. Should I just let them kill each other? Oh! Can't even approach them. Alright, I'm just gonna sit. Third fucking time OBS crashes today. What is going on? Yeah, you can look at my OBS here, I don't care. Yeah, I updated this. It shouldn't be crashing, and the Wi-Fi is okay. What's going on? This is some unfair shit. Yeah, I know about the lag. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, we were talking about breakfast. Yeah, that looks good, especially the herb butter. Okay, he's kind of almost dead, so get over here. Yeah, I was saying that I had an incredible breakfast today. I made pizza bread. There we go. I had pizza bread, but I added, like, I went all out. Like on the little slices of bread, I used sliced bread because I wanted to save the baguettes for later. This afternoon, my stepfather is coming home, so we're gonna be drinking coffee and eating bread with him. So I decided to save the baguettes for him, so that we can enjoy together. But yeah, I used sliced bread, and I added a little bit of butter, not too much because it's gonna have a lot of crap on top. So butter, a little bit of jarred sauce like Prego, and cheese, farmer's cheese, not fake ass American cheese before you yell at me. Diced tomato and sliced onions with a little bit of oregano and basil, dry basil. And my god, it was incredibly buzzing. And I obviously put it on the oven so it toasted. And I don't know why, today of all days, encircle the areas. Okay. Today of all days, I toasted it to perfection. So, yeah, pretty good breakfast today. I guess that's also why I'm in a good mood. Like, I started the stream a little bit like a downer, telling you about the misadventures of my poor old kitty and all of that. Gorillaru, you are a piece of shit. Stop tormenting me. Okay, there we go. And like my brother losing his job, and like all of this anxiety that I've been having, and like whatever. But something as simple as having a good breakfast, and I don't know, like it can really make your day. I really decided to stream today because on top of everything, like my sleep schedule has been completely, Jesus, I'm not doing too good. It has been terrible, my sleep schedule. So I've been sleeping all day and afternoon, and I've been awake during late night, like, and I haven't even been doing anything productive, to be honest. I mean, kind of, because well, there's also like the house chores, so I do them at night, like washing dishes or doing laundry, stuff like that. But yeah, nothing like really all that productive. Hey, I won. So yeah, and I managed to sleep a little bit at night today. I mean yesterday, I suppose. But it wasn't too much. It was like 3 hours or something. So I'm not at my top condition right now. Fucking really? Okay. But I'm good enough. And part of why I'm streaming is because I stop hitting me. And everyone keeps taking away the shoes. I can't have a turn with the shoes. The shoes are the best item in this mode. And none of them are spawning near me. Like, I get missiles at best. Okay, so I managed to sleep a little bit today. At night, which is great. And part of why I'm streaming is because I want to distract myself. Because if I fall asleep, I mean, it's just gonna loop forever, and I'm not gonna get my shit back together. But hey, that's kind of normal. Like, it happens. Like, it doesn't matter which period of my life I'm in. Even when I was working, like, I had a shitty sleep schedule. When I was in high school, when I was in primary school, when I was in college. Like, it just happens all the time. And I don't know if it has anything to do with caffeine, because I drink a lot of coffee. But I don't think so. And a sleeping kitty, yeah. I don't know, it's weird. My mom was telling me a story that one of her friends had a child, and she used to give the child coffee in a baby bottle. And like, I know it's normal in my country and in my neighboring countries to drink coffee from a young age. But when you are literally using a baby bottle, even I was like, okay, maybe let's slow your roll a little bit. And I don't know if she was exaggerating, like she said it kind of serious. I mean, not serious in the way of, oh, this is like child abuse, but she was like, oh, kind of weird, huh? Curious. And I'm like, I'm not sure if that should be something that, I don't know. It was funny. But it's only funny because I didn't see it happen, otherwise I might have been a little bit angry. I'm not the best with children, like I should say that. But obviously I don't want them to be under bad care or anything like that. God damn it, stop stealing my color. Oh, speaking of Splatoon, you know, kind of similar now that I think about it. This game mode. Yeah, I used to play this game a lot with my cousin and my brother, mostly with my cousin. So yeah, I have a lot of good memories, and that's why I'm also kind of good at it. I'm not perfect or even like, but you know, I'm getting the gems, I'm getting the crystals, I'm getting the trophies. Like I've been in these roads before. Yeah. Speaking of coffee and all of that, oh, I'm not a tea person. I think I've said this before. Win by being the first one to decrease your score to 0 in the allowed time. Sorry, I'm a little bit burpy. I guess it's because of all of the tomato that I ingested. What was I saying? Oh yeah, that I'm not a tea person, and the reason is that the only times that I've drunk tea is when I'm sick. I've said this before, but like I wanna preface this because I'm gonna go in a tangent about coffee and tea. Kong, you piece of shit, stop that shit immediately. Okay. Kong, I swear to fucking God. Kong! Let me... Okay. He wasn't letting me form a circle. It was driving me crazy. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna lose. Cortex is gonna finish way quicker than me. I think the best strat on this is to just mind your own business. If you try to sabotage the other ones, you're just gonna end up not making any points. And obviously, the best strat over here is to get the shoes. Ooh, like those ones. Let me have it. Ah, okay. Are they sick? Yeah, I know. But yeah, the only times I've drunk tea is when I'm sick. I have like a stomach sickness, or I have like straight up food poisoning, or yeah, when I'm not allowed to eat or drink things that I usually have. So I always associate it with medicine and feeling bad. So it must be like a Pavlovian response, like I'm drinking tea, I must be feeling bad, so I don't like tea. Something like that. So yeah, I'm not much of a tea person. The closest tea I like is peppermint, because I really enjoy mint and peppermint and all of that. And black coffee with milk, because it black tea with milk, because it reminds me of black coffee with milk. But I mean, I might as well drink coffee instead, because that's what I really want to taste. And the reason why I'm talking about this, other than the pic that Sora gave me, Kong, you piece of shit, you better oof. Okay, there we go. Griller is going to... Yeah, nah, this is over. It's so over. I'm gonna try to sabotage him. Nah, it's over. Yeah, I was going on this tangent because Hololive was having a Hololive EN, so the English-speaking branch of Hololive was having a little coffee versus tea dispute, and I just knew that a coffee team was going to be completely destroyed. Like, these are a bunch of weeps, so obviously they're going to be drinking more tea than coffee, and I was spot on. Like, they got completely destroyed in the arguments, and I was like, I'm not even gonna be watching clips of this because I'm gonna get so rustled. Like, get me over there, I'm gonna get heated, I'm gonna start swearing and calling everybody tea drinkers, and I'm gonna just get my panties in a bunch. So I didn't watch it. But I hated that I was so spot on. Like, I knew they were gonna lose the arguments. So I couldn't even trust my own people to defend the righteous cause. Kong, don't you fucking dare! Okay, there we go. Don't interrupt me. Oh, you piece of shit! I was so close. I was about to do it. Okay. I still have the advantage. Calm down. I think they're teaming up against me. I've been compromised. You can tell. Oh. I kid you not. I almost threw up. I've said this before, but I don't talk a lot in my regular life. So my throat is a little itchy and a little raspy because, well, I haven't been streaming lately. So as I was screaming and making a fool of myself, I literally felt like I was about to throw up. I had to shut up for a moment and drink some water. Let me drink a little bit more. Oh my god. I straight up almost threw up. Okay. I'm gonna take it a little bit easier with the commentary so that doesn't happen again. Oh, you are sick? I thought you said that you weren't. Oh, I'm sorry to hear you're sick. What was I talking about? Yeah, tea versus coffee. So yeah, I didn't want to watch any clips of that because I knew I was gonna get upset. And if the argument came to the Japanese branch, lol, please don't throw up. I'm gonna throw up, you know? Scored the most points in one go to win. Oh, interesting.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, we'll see. I need the shoes definitely for this. Okay, so yeah. Oh, 30? Okay, I think 30 is gonna be my best. But if I get a better one, I'm just gonna stall in the corner. Ooh, that looks promising. That looks less promising. What was that sound effect? Sounded like a fart. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay in the corner. I don't think I'm beating that one. And I don't think they're beating that one. Again, I'll see myself out. For my sake, I'll pick 2. Oh! You're one of those people that can't hear other people throw up, huh? Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Obviously, I'm not gonna throw up. But if I suddenly go very, very quiet, take off your headphones. But no, I'm okay. I promise I'm okay. Uh, well, I have been puking all morning. Oh, yeah. That'll do it. By the way, how do you like this gameplay? Just me sitting in a corner. Yay. Okay, you're on speaker, buddy. Oh, okay. I will never listen to a stream on speaker, but okay. I mean, I could say very racist things right now just to mess with you. I'm gonna get cancelled on twitter.com. Okay, just the tank stages. Right? Yeah. Let's save the game. Oh, okay, we officially have a higher score. I'm alone in the house. Oh. Yeah, then it's fine. We have a higher score than our previous save file. The tank stages are pretty goddamn hard, so we might be here for a while. I don't know how long I'm gonna be playing. I could finish the stream fairly early and win by defeating the other players. Okay. Fairly early and go cut my hair, because I've been postponing that for the longest time. Oh, I got hit with the one that does the most damage. Yeah, and I've been postponing that for a very long time for now, because I want to go to a nice place that can do my beard and my mustache. Like, it's kind of high maintenance now, and I have... Fuck, I didn't notice the mine. I have I bought like, I guess they could be categorized as beauty products for my beard and my mustache, because now that they are so grown, I actually have to take care of it, or it looks like very scraggly, and it really doesn't look good if you don't try to make it look nice. So I have to go to a fairly decent barber. Like, that has never been a worry for me, like, because my hairstyle is very simple. Oh, I think I'm gonna... Oh, okay, please die, please die, please die, please die! No! I shouldn't have hit him! If I just let him be hit with the mine. So yeah, I have to go to a good barber, and like, there's a lot of people that cut hair around my neighborhood or close to my neighborhood. Oh, okay, let me just... Oh, I can't restart. Just kill me. So yeah, I spent a long time looking for a place that I like, and I want to try this place that is closer to home, and it has a very good rating, and it is people that are usually working with beards and mustaches and all of that, because it's actually called a barbershop, not just a hairstylist. So yeah, I want to try that place. The last place that I went to, it was literally 2 months ago, and they were okay, but I mean, the guy wasn't the most professional person, and he was kind of pushy. He was telling me like, you need to come here like every week so I can help you stylize this mustache the way it's supposed to be stylized. And I'm like, dude, I'm not gonna be paying every 2 weeks so you can stylize my mustache. Like, I appreciate it, he did a good job, but like, every 2 weeks, are you fucking tripping? And I don't know, he left me a couple times. Oh, I did it! To run person and errands, and I'm like, I mean, I understand, but I mean, and also the environment wasn't the best. Oh, and the worst part, he had music playing, and I'm okay with that, but like, he's the type of person to play music way too loud, and it was all like, I mean, I'm from Latin America, that's no secret, and a lot of our songs are, at least modern ones, like reggaeton and all of that are very sexual. But this motherfucker went off the handle. The girl that was literally singing about getting fucked and about her private parts and all of that. And I was like, bro, I'm just trying to get a haircut, and why do you have to play it so loud? Like, I'm not even a prude about that kind of thing. Like, you can play your music, even if it's like dirty music, but why do you have to be blasting it so I can't even hear you when you're talking to me? So yeah, I wasn't too big of a fan of that. The place that I want to go now looks a bit more professional than that, so... Avoiding the water perils, okay.
3, 2, go.
So yeah, that's being my barber quest. And I actually found a place that looks insane when it comes to attending people, right? But they were too fancy for me. Like, it's the type of place that
3, 2,
that spends a long ass time like doing your hair, your beard, and they put a hot towel on your face, and they have like a million beauty products, and they serve you coffee and maybe even some wow, they just died, and like that. And they serve you like coffee and maybe like something to eat, and they have board games, and they have like electrical therapy for your skin, and they degrease you and all of that. Like, it's insane. It was way too much, and I do want to go there at least one time to see how it's like, but like that's a little too much for me. And besides, it must be expensive as fuck. And not only that, you have to make an appointment, and they are always super busy. So to me, getting a haircut should just be going into like almost like an impromptu thing, yes, something that you felt like doing in the moment. You see a barbershop, you enter, you tell them, hey, cut my hair, my beard, and my mustache, and then you go on with your day. It shouldn't be this huge ass activity and planning. It's like, come on, guy, I'm just trying to cut my hair. Polar bear, okay.
3, 2, 1.
So I've been postponing it because, I mean, the world of barbershops is such an intense thing. Like, it used to be in the past, I suppose, but nowadays, especially with guys, because with sorry, I don't want to sound like sexist or anything like that, but for women it has always been like, oh, let's go to the beauty salon and like do our nails, get a new haircut, like dye our hair, something like that. But it's a fairly recent thing about guys wanting to stylize their beard and their mustaches, their facial hair, to such an intense detail. Like, when I was growing up, when I was a kid, or even a teenager, like, obviously there were a lot of beauty salons, but it was mostly girls that would do nails and dye hair or make them curly or something like that. But for guys, it was only like 2 barbershops, and they were run by these old guys. It was always like elder people. Right now it's like millennials or Generation X people, if not Zoomers. Like, they are very concerned with, I mean, not concerned, but they are very into stylizing their hair and their facial hair. So it's interesting, definitely different from what I grew up on. And I'm not about that vibe, but I guess now that I've let my facial hair grow so much, I should take care of it, because otherwise I just look like I haven't showered, and it's kind of gross. So I use kind of like a mousse on my beard, and I use wax on my mustache, and I mean, There's so many beauty products. I don't even like. I need a little bit of teaching to, a little bit of tutoring to make what I have with look good. It's interesting. I don't know. It's like a new phase in my life. Ooh. But oh no. Where's the missile? I didn't know it disappeared. Are you gonna throw more dogs? Oh, you piece of shit. I didn't know it disappeared. Well, you learn something new every day. Yeah, but it's not gonna be today. Like, it's close to Mother's Day, and we have a tradition of going to to my grandma's house in Mother's Day, so we can spend time as a family. So I think I'm gonna be doing that. I'm gonna go to my barber, to the barber. I don't know if it's gonna be my barber from now on, but I'm gonna go to the barber like closer to Mother's Day, so I can look nice and presentable. So we'll see. But I could do it today, I don't know. I don't feel like it, and I haven't slept too much, so I don't know, it's always kind of scary when I leave the house and I haven't properly slept. I always feel like I could get into a traffic accident, or what if I fall asleep in the chair where they are doing my hair? That would be quite the experience. What if I fall asleep in the Uber ride? Or what if I decide to walk there and I don't know, my entire nervous system collapses because I didn't sleep enough. Oh, I thought you were dead already. Just die. Okay. Don't disappear. Is it Mother's Day in May? In my country, it is in August. Do not ask why, because I've never understood it. That was way too close for comfort. If you're wondering why I'm having such a hard time with this in particular, this character has the weakest thrust when it comes to polar bear shoving. Piece of shit! Oh. Oh, such a weird thing to have your own date for. I mean, your own Mother's Day. Oh, there we go. That was way harder than it needed to be. Whew! Yeah, it's always so weird when I see people celebrating Mother's Day on May, like all over social media. And my country is like, nope, not yet. I do wonder why. I don't care enough to ask or to investigate, because I think it's kind of is it kind of pretentious to have your own Mother's Day? I feel like it is a little bit. I don't know, maybe it has historical significance, like a really good story behind it. But don't ask me, because I don't know. Okay, so we completed one world, so we could easily just end it here, but I'm not gonna. I feel like streaming a little bit more. After the stream though, I am going to be showering because I haven't... Oh no, I can't! There's a water shortage right now. Oh, I should have showered before streaming. Well, but I didn't know they were going to be cutting off water today. I mean, they usually do on Tuesday and Thursday, so I should have seen it coming. Guess I didn't think about it because I've been sleeping through the afternoon during these days. But now that I need to shower, well, this is a predicament. I gotta be stinky for at least, what, like 6 more hours? Well, nothing I can do about that. Use your ship to deflect the balls away from your goal before the engine attacks. Win by being the last player standing. Okay, so no gimmick with the ship. Oh, there we go. Collect the force field from your corner post. Use it to repel balls from your goal. Okay, just collect that shit. I remember not playing this map in particular. Fuck. I just thought it was kind of unfair. So yeah, we might be here a while. Oh, stop grabbing the shield, I wanted it. Ooh. Shit. Oh, I finally got it. That is a fun sprite, though. Not a sprite, it's a model, it's a PlayStation 1. I've been playing so many sprite games that for me now everything is a sprite. Shit. I wonder if it's still technically correct to call a 3D model a sprite. I guess not. I mean, it is very deliberate when people call like Pokemon or Stardew Valley or things like that a sprite game, like a 2D sprite game. I don't know the terminology. I just like playing the goddamn games. Fuck. Yeah, I'm dead. I was kinda close. Ah, is this real, chat? Oh, hey! Slytherin synth, or should I say silly in synth? Yeah, I'm back for at least a little while. Quick recap, so just so you can understand why I haven't been streaming lately. One of my cats got really sick, and I had to take care of it. I mean, the whole family had to take care of it, and it was a daily struggle to like, we had to get up early in the morning to drop her off at the veterinary and go around like 6 p.m. to collect her, and things didn't get better, so she eventually died. So yeah, that's a bummer. And also my brother got a job, but then he quit the job, so that was kind of weird in the middle of that. And my mother is retired, so she doesn't have to work anymore. So that's been my life lately. I'm gonna be leaving timestamps as always in the stream, so if you wanna hear the details, I guess just look at the stream later. Look at the bod. Yeah, but man, they are kicking my ass. Like, I'm usually not good at the pinball section. I did pretty good in the last one, the one that I streamed here. Jesus. Okay, fuck. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm dead as shit. Oh, I'm dead! Ah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know. Synth? Just synth? Yeah, that's okay. It's catchy. But damn, welcome. Yeah, crazy. Yeah, pretty crazy stuff, but I'm pretty okay right now. Things have been better, definitely. And so yeah, I decided to play Crash Bash because this is a game that I can talk over fairly easy. It doesn't require, goddamn fucking damn it, a lot of focus I mean, I say that, and this game in particular is kicking my ass. Like, there's many mini games, but pinball is always the one that gets me. Like, it's the hardest one for me. But yeah, I can talk over this game fairly easy. So I didn't want to come back to a story-heavy game like Bug Fables or something that requires a lot of time and concentration, such as Pepsi Man. Although I do want to finish Bug Fables and stream Pepsi Man. Or I didn't want to start a new series like The Adventures of Chris, a game that I want to play. Jesus fucking Christ. So yeah. LOL doesn't require a lot of photos. Yeah. Pepsi Man. I do want to play Pepsi Man. I've been wanting to play it for a long time on stream. I don't even know if I can clear it. It's a pretty hard game. Like, unfairly hard. But I guess the effort is worth trying to do it because it's gonna be good for content. But that's gonna take me a whole day. Like, I need a day in which I know I'm not gonna be interrupted. So we'll see. The other game that I can talk over fairly easy is Plants vs Zombies. But I don't know why I've been having this huge aversion on games that require a mouse for me to play them. Like, I've always been a console person. Like, it's only fairly recently where I've been delving more into Steam games and just computer games in general. And even then, when the option is there, I'd rather play with fuck. Yeah, I'd rather play with fuck. I'd rather play with a PS4 controller. Oh, which by the way, I have a new cable. In case you haven't noticed, it hasn't been disconnecting like it usually does. So yeah, new cable, and it has been working perfectly. So yeah, I didn't want to play Plants vs Zombies because it would require me to use a mouse. And like, I'll suck it up and do it eventually. I just didn't want that to be my returning stream. Stop! Okay. Alright. Okay, mamma mia, well ain't this but a fucking bitch. Sorry, I'm a little bit frustrated. Did I lose already? Nah, I still have a chance. So yeah, the game that I used to play for just wanting to talk and rant and give people updates. Fucking really? The first one? Okay. Yeah, the game that I used to play for that was Crash Team Racing, but we completed it. And we got all the trophies. And I think all of the gems and all of that, so yeah, no need to keep playing that. Like, we completed the game. Like, usually when a game is completed, I don't want to aimlessly play it. Unless it's a special occasion like Scratchy Melody and Holocure. Which, for me it's a tradition. For every year that we have an anniversary, I want to play Scratchy Melody and Holocure because that's how we started. And, by the way, fuck! Yeah. By the way, Holocure is about to be updated again, and I'm so freaking hyped. You bet your ass we're gonna be streaming that. And I don't even know if I'm gonna be combining it with Scratchy Melody because I think the joke is running a little bit old. Like, oh yeah, if we play Holocure, we need to play Scratchy Melody. But I mean, I don't know. I don't wanna. For the next update, it's gonna be such a huge update that I wanna do nothing but to play Holocure. And I think it's gonna be the first time where I'm gonna be playing it blind. Like, I'm gonna be streaming it blind and then playing it on my own. It's usually the other way. Like, I play it on my own and then I stream it. I don't like streaming games blind usually. But yeah, for the newest update of Holocure, I think we're good. We're gonna be streaming it. Fuck. At least let it end. At least just kill me already. Okay. Fuck. I hate this game. I mean, not this game, this mini game in part. Fucking, are you serious? You know, and if you play multiplayer for this, it's even worse because you don't even get this perspective. You gotta play from the perspective of the one that is in front of me right now, or one of the ones that are around the side. So it's double as weird. So even with the best position to play as, I'm doing terribly because I really I'm not good at this minigame. And I try, it's not like I do it as a goof. Fucking... I really am trying. There's so many. This fucking bullshit. Oh god, why? Okay, after I die, we're gonna be doing other mini games because I'm not seeing any progress here. I'm not seeing any movement. Yeah, I'm dead. Kill me later. Okay, another thing that I did while I was away that I haven't talked in streams about is I watched all of Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul with my family. I had never watched it, I just knew a bunch of memes from Breaking Bad. So I never felt the need to watch it because it's like, well, I already kind of know what happens. But it ended up being very interesting to me, so now I'm officially a fan. And I guess that was my obsession when I was away. That and Freedom Planet 2. So good thing I wasn't streaming when I watched Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul, because I will be spewing references throughout the stream. I might do from now on, so if suddenly I go, I am the one who knocks, you know why. What do you have against me, Grillaroo? Okay, so the gimmick of fun, the gimmick of this stage, as you can see, is that penguin going ballistic. So you gotta watch out. Why am I the only one with low health? Oh, I think I'm dead. Oh, almost. Stay away from the penguin of doom. That was just a reference to the copy pasta. I'm not going to 2009 mode over here. Although sometimes I really wish I did. Damn kinda base, not gonna lie, those are good shows. Yeah, they surprised me. Like, and I studied filmmaking, so Better Call Saul in particular is very beautifully filmed. Like, the shot composition and how they manage the lighting and coloring, like, it's pretty goddamn good. It really does feel like an upgraded version of Breaking Bad. I'm not sure when it comes to script, because I mean, obviously it's good, I think it is, but the script of Breaking Bad was written with television in mind, so it was a lot more dynamic, and so it was filled with action, and they always tried to keep your attention up. With Better Call Saul, it was sometimes, I feel, even for my taste, it was a little too slow. I didn't even plan it. I grabbed the item that makes you slower, as I said, too slow. That is an amazing coincidence. Oh, that was funny. I'm gonna be timestamping that immediately. Gee willikers. Why did I start sucking ass? Oh my god. Insane. Yeah, it was. Okay. I just needed to concentrate a little bit. I was Too excited about Breaking Bad. But yeah, Breaking Bad is more dynamic and filled with action. But Better Call Saul has way better, I mean not way better, but I guess deeper character moments. And I've always been a sucker for that. For me, one of the most important things in any media that you're making is writing good characters. Because even if it looks goofy, or if it's not the most fuck, okay, I'm dead. Even if it's not the most visually appealing, I don't know, it could be comic or anime or movie. Even if it's kind of amateur in those aspects, visually or in sound or coloring, lighting, whatever. If it has a good script and good characters, it's gonna keep you hooked in. For me, characters is one of the most important things when it comes to making a product. It's not a necessity because you can do something like this. We are not driven by character motives or shit or a good script or anything. It's just a fun game to play. But I think that's one of the reasons why people loved Undertale so much. Like, what would Undertale be without... I mean, it's obviously not because of the protagonist. The protagonist is silent. It's everything happening around the protagonist. Like Papyrus, Sans, even Toriel. Like, the story, sure, it's okay, but it's not like the deepest thing ever. The characters are just so funny and colorful and kind of tragic in their own way that it just keeps you invested and you want to see how everything resolves in the end. Like, characters, really important in media. I know it's not a hot take, but like, it's just how I feel. We ended up winning after all. I mean, it's not the pinball machine, but and yeah, I think Better Call Saul does that fantastically, and it looks much better visually than Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad has a lot of hand cam, and that means that every shot is kind of wobbly. And for a guy that studied cinema like me, I mean, it's not a deal breaker, but it's completely noticeable. Okay, let's see. Also, yeah, I don't want to go into spoilers about the story or anything like that because I wouldn't want to take that away from anybody just watching that series for the first time. Win by win the other. Okay, so time limit. We're gonna need that penguin to do a lot of the work, so get up. Oh, shucks. Back in my student days, I had to present some like shorts, and I had to write scripts and film them and act and do a lot of that shit. So shit. Oh, don't. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're almost out of time. Yeah, no, we can do it. Yeah.
Time up.
Understandable. No more talking about it then. Yeah. But yeah, when in my student days, like, one of the things that I liked to do the most was directing and writing the script. That being said, I was never like incredibly good at it. Like, obviously I was a student, right? Now that I'm graduate, I mean, I at least can see when I'm about to do something incredibly stupid most of the times, right? But it's still so hard to write, especially like dramatic, heartfelt moments, without sounding like such a fake, like, how to say this? What's the expression that people use? Sappy, without sounding incredibly sappy.
3, 2,
For me, it's really hard to not sound sappy because the way that I deal with hard situations, I think one of the most valuable things is to just be around the person, to not leave them alone, to try to distract them and make them, I don't know, like make them laugh or just do something that they enjoy. But when you have to literally put that into text, and you're writing a text document and you have to do something heartfelt, obviously it's going to be sounding like super sappy. For me it's hard. Oh, it wasn't worth it. We both died.
3, 2,
And like when it comes to comedy, like like I don't think I've ever wrote. No, yeah, I did once. Like I wrote a comedy once. I did a short that was supposed to be funny. Shit. And to this day, I think that's one of my worst projects. But I kind of like it because it's one of my worst projects. It's so bad. But yeah, I mean it's weird when you want to make something that is quality. You really gotta analyze the script. Jesus. And a lot of people in my career, it's so bad it's secretly good. Well, it's good for me because I was the one who filmed it, I acted in it, I wrote it, like, so it's funny for me. It doesn't mean that it's gonna be funny for everybody else. Yeah, a lot of the people that studied my career were more focused on actually knowing how to make a product look better, like, and sadly when the more I got into the career, I realized that for a lot of people, oh, I have sleepy shoes, okay. For a lot of people, it's more important if a product looks good, like visually appealing, rather than having a good story or a script. Like, obviously it depends on the type of people that you hang out with, but if it's gonna be cinema students, like, I think they're going to be more focused on the aesthetic rather than creative writing or making characters, acting, directing, all of that. They're always gonna be more interested in photography, direction, and just how to make shit look good. And it's okay. I think it's a more realistic approach to the career. Like, it's probably what's gonna employ you. So I don't resent them for that, but when I started my filmmaking career, I was like, okay, I wanna learn how to write a good story. I wanna know how to make dramatic moments not feel like forced. I wanna know what separates a good comedy from something like hacky and sloppy. So I guess I just headed into that career with a different mindset. But it is still part of the process. It's interesting. That's just how modern films are. Most the time they look good, but the story is shit. Yeah. I mean, I mostly... Well, I guess it depends. Let's try this one. I don't remember how to play this one, so it might take me a second to assimilate. It reminds me a lot of a Mario Party minigame now that I see it. But I didn't grow up with Mario Party. I grew up with this one. Finish as many of the set number of laps as possible. Win by being the first over the finish line or the player who is in the lead when the time runs out. Okay, so rotate your ship. R1 to accelerate, speed boost, missile, okay. Speed, okay. Oh, I like this song. Oh, I like the color of my ship. I think brown is an incredibly underrated color. It's one of my favorites. Also yellow. And yellow and brown, oh my god. As overhated as they are, They fucking, are you serious? They complement each other so well. And you see that pattern a lot in nature, like in bumblebees and in sunflowers. I think yellow and brown are both colors that are very overhated. And I think it's fun that they make a good pair together. It's like the underdog of colors. Everybody's fucking obsessed with purple. Purple is the most overrated color of all time, and I'm not taking that back. Like, sure, it's creative, visually appealing. Like, it represent regalness, it could represent magic, it could be like a Halloween color, something darker. Oh, there we go. But still, it is so incredibly overused, especially for people my age or younger. And it's not like I hate the color, like, but it's the chocolate of colors. Like, everybody just overuses it so much, and they think it's like the best thing since sliced bread. And to be honest, like, yeah, purple is good, but expand your horizons a little bit. Be a bit more creative with your color palette. Are you gonna make everything purple? Your mascot, your UI, your clothes, the color of your eyes, your everything? Like, to me, like, that is just... By the way, I'm not using my I'm not using my speed boost at all. Oh, that's what I get for talking shit about purple and not using my speed boost. I forgot I had the speed boost, but it's kind of fucking me up more than it's helping me. So yeah, purple is good, but chill the fuck out for a second. Ironically enough, I'm saying chill the fuck out when I'm so heated about it. And it sucks because two of my best friends, their mascots, their whole online presentation is all purple. And I feel like they will feel bad if they hear me talking like that, but it's just how I feel. And oof, obviously my mascot is not brown or yellow like I was talking about, but I just like purple and brown. I mean yellow and brown. I was kind of bummed out when Henya the Genius debuted and everything about her was purple. I was like, no, not you too, why? I was genuinely so bummed out. But hey, I mean, it's her model, she can do whatever she wants with it. I just felt personally disappointed. Yeah, the turbo was fucking me up more than it was helping me. And it's so silly to get heated over something like that, but I mean, to me it's something that I see every day. Because, like, I follow Twitter artists or VTubers or just people that likes to draw stuff or animate, and they always represent themselves with the color purple, whether it is on a shirt, the color of their hair, their eyes, their mascot. Like I said, like, it is so overused. And like, I get it, it looks good, but jeez. Oh, no, don't turn around. Oh, okay, I lost. Oh, he fell too, but he fucking crashed into me. Oh, I had a chance and fucking Kong fucked that over. I don't know why I'm swearing so much. I don't know. Usually I don't swear all that much in my streams. Mostly because I think it's like a cheap way to entertain. And as a person that has English as his second language, it's just like something that you use because you don't articulate yourself as efficiently as you could. So So yeah, I don't know why I'm so sweary today. Maybe it's because they fucking beat my ass at pinball when I was playing this. I like red. Red is good. Red is really nice. And for a while, it was also very overused. But it was for an older generation. Like red was the leader, like the Red Power Ranger, or it was like the most powerful in the team, or stuff like that. Or red was associated with the leader. Also blue, kind of red and blue always fought for whoever was the leader, especially around the 90s and the 2000s. But ever since the 2010s, it was the age of purple. Like, you cannot deny that. Color of ketchup? Yeah. Allowed time. Oh, and I get 10 rounds instead of 8. That's beautiful. Oh, and I get no turbo? Do I need to collect? Oh yeah, no, this is gonna suck. I might need to do this on my own instead of streaming it. No, yeah, this is gonna take a while. Oh yeah. I'm not gonna do the gem and crystal for this one on stream. Well, I could show them off so you at least know what it's like. But yeah, I'm gonna have to get a lot better if I want to do these challenges. So yeah, you can bump into them, so I'm gonna have to start playing a lot dirtier. Like that. Yeah, let's show off the crystal challenge and select something else. Now, as far as cyan or light blue, like the one that my character has, I think it's very stylish for what it's called, for digital drawings. I think it looks very good on them. It's kind of closer to a Hatsune Miku color, but not quite as green. She's more like aquamarine, like that. So yeah, I think it's very win the game without being hit by a missile, and that's not gonna be easy.
3, 2, 1.
So yeah, I like my mascot, but usually the colors that I go for are green. I like green a lot. I don't know if it's overrated or overused, but the thing about green is that it is associated with so much and it has so many different meanings that it feels too inconsistent. Oh my god, they're gonna shoot me. Green can be nature, but it can also be money, but it can also be something stinky. It can also be like evil magic. Green is very diverse in that way. And I think it affects it more than it helps it. But I mean, there's only so many colors, right? Man, I almost did it. Alright, I must leave the sickness off. See ya, have a good stream. See ya! Thanks for dropping by, it was very nice to have you here. And sorry if I got a little too crazy about purple. Like, in the long run it doesn't matter, but I mean, I'm just venting a little, I suppose. But yeah, see ya, thank you.
3, 2, 1, go.
Maybe I can do the crystal. The crystal doesn't seem that hard. Watch him shoot me in the first lap. Well, close, but no. Is Cortex in the lead? He's in the lead. Nope. Ah, shit. I wish there was a reset button. Yeah, these games are so janky. Ah, yeah. Well, thank you for that.
3, 2,
Like, I really like the color palette on my mascot. I know it's a little bit lazy to combine dark blue with cyan, but I don't know, I think it works. Like, it looks aesthetically pleasing. And I mean, I cannot draw at all, like I simply cannot. But when I do, like, something simple goes a long way. Shucks. Oh, you piece of shit! I was spinning.
3, 2, 1, go!
It's a bit of a shame because I have a lot of passion about art, like drawn art, right? Because I said I studied cinema filmmaking, and I mean, it's not that I'm not passionate about that. I'm not too passionate about it, gonna be honest. But I've always been more into anything cartoony, and well, cartoons are drawn, right? So anything fucking oh, I got so lucky. Anything drawn, colorful, or mascot-like, I always have at least something to say about it. So I wish I could draw better. Shh. Okay, new rule: no more boosting. Yeah, just kill me already. Okay. I've never actually made too much of an effort to learn how to draw. I mean, I saw some YouTube tutorials because I thought I could learn that way, but this is no secret. Most YouTube people that are also like artists are a bit awkward. So their tutorials are bound to be a little bit unprofessional or just circumstantial, or gonna be honest, not all that helpful. Well, it's not like I'm an A+ student, like, and I appreciate their hustle and the fact that they are trying to make people learn as best as they can. But it didn't work for me, is what I'm trying to say. So the other day I was in a library and I saw drawing for dummies, and I thought to myself, you know, if I ever decide to get serious about this, that would be a pretty good start. Because yeah, for dummies, haha. But it's exactly what I need. I need to start from literal zero. I cannot draw anything. So might be a good option if I decide to give it another earnest try. Okay, I use my boost. Oh, as soon as I said it. And for some people, like I said, most artists are kind of a little awkward or maybe on the spectrum, so they don't know how to express themselves in how to say this, in a more technical manner. Like they do what they work, like what works for them, and I need to be taught in a more traditional way. So yeah, it is a bit hard to learn from the internet. Jesus.
3, 2, 1, go!
And also, I guess I should start with like physical drawing, like graphite, instead of oh Jesus, that's I looked at chat for one goddamn second and I'm completely off course. Okay, sorry. Maybe this wasn't the best game to pick when you want to have nice conversations. Okay, I'm gonna give it a couple more tries, and I think that's gonna be it. I'm gonna go have lunch or something. I already addressed everything that I wanted to address, and I have a lot more conversational topics, but they're not as urgent as fucking Christ. They are not as urgent as what I already talked about. But yeah, I'm pretty good with completing the second world and starting this one. Don't shoot me, fucking... Last try, I promise, last try.
2, 1, go.
I wanted to eventually also stream Crash Bandicoot 2 and 3. I don't know if I'm gonna do the first one because... I mean, yeah, it is hard, but it is also not as polished as the other two. So, I don't know, it feels kind of like, why stream it? But there's also Ape Escape. Now that I have a controller and a cable that works, I feel like I could be playing that. But I don't know, last Ape Escape stream was so insanely bad that I just feel this aversion of giving it another try. Rillaru, you piece of shit. I hope you die in a fucking fire. Ah, I was close. I said last try, yeah. Yeah, it's about to be midday over here, so I think we're pretty good at calling it here. Did we do all of Snow Bash? Yeah. What other stuff did we do? Oh yeah, this one, but we couldn't even get the trophy. Melt Panic? Pogo Loco. Okay. Alright, I might try getting these two off stream and also doing the pinball stuff. Other than that, well, we're gonna be doing what we can on stream, like most of the stuff. I just don't want to bore you with repetitive stuff. And also probably gonna be taking a while, so... well, next stream. Let me check my channel real quick. When was the last time we did Bug Fables? 8 months ago. I think next stream we're gonna be trying our best to finish. I mean, not finish because that's a big claim. We still have a lot to do. But to do as much as we can on Bug Fables so it's finally out of our lives. And I mean, it's one of my favorite games of all time, but I just want to be done with it. Like, it's looming over my head that I haven't done it, that I haven't finished it. So I don't know if Flux the Forsaken is gonna be streaming today. He said that he was busy doing jury duty, so he might be streaming this afternoon, maybe not. But if he is, please check him out and you can join his server. Yeah, we're done. I'm always bad with the outros. I got the intro unlocked, but it's always hard to say goodbye, you know. Okay, so yeah, go to Flux's channel. And that's it. Bye bye. See you next time, probably Bug Fables. Bye bye. Skippity dun dun tip tip tip. Skippity dun dun.